Hello, everyone. This is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. We're going to continue with our 1977 expanded playoffs World Series, Red Sox versus the Phillies, Game 5. Boston has a commanding 3-1 lead, and they can finish the Fighting Phillies off here at Fenway Park with a victory in Game 5. This is the culmination of my 1977 alternate Red Sox and Mets replay. So we expanded the playoffs as they do in modern day baseball to get the Red Sox in. And it's worked out pretty good for me. All right. Let's click play. Game 5. Can the Red Sox finish off the Phillies? We shall find out. Game display. The computer will play as the Phillies. I will play as the Red Sox. Video and sound quality. Yeah, I like that. Player displays. Extra small is fine. Let's click play. So Steve Carlton will be pitching for the Phillies to try to stave off elimination. Carlton's 1-1 in the playoffs, 3 games started, has 1 complete game, ERA 2.08. In the replay, he was 28-6 with a 2.77. In reality, the lefty, Steve Carlton, 23-10, 2.64 ERA. Let's see who we want to pitch. We're going to go with the youngster Don Ossie. Going to be the pitcher. Don Ossie, 8-4 in the replay, 2.61 ERA. In reality, 6-2, 3.12. In the playoffs, he's 3-0 with a 2.73. So Don Ossie can close out the Fighting Phils here at friendly Fenway. He's a right-handed hurler. Now, let's go with the computer-generated left-handed lineup. Miller is not playing right. Rice will be in right. Stremski's going to left. Steve Dillard's going to play second. Carlton. He's tough on lefties and righties. Actually, lefties hit him slightly better. But don't think Doyle has fared well against lefties. Yeah, 154. It's horrible. We do lose something defensively, but that's what we're going to do that. So we're going to go Burleson, Dillard, Rice, Stremski, Fisk, Lynn, Scott, Hobson. We have to go back to our pitcher now, Don Ossie. That's going to be our lineup, folks. That is going to be our lineup. So let's play ball. Game 5, Fenway Park. The Red Sox are up 3-1. Trying to close out the Fighting Phils. Welcome to friendly Fenway Park for Game 5 of the World Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Boston Red Sox. Boston leads the series 3-1. Carlton takes the mound for Philadelphia. He'll be opposed by Don Ossie for the Red Sox. Philadelphia center fielder Gary Maddox, and I think this goes back to the regular season, 10-game hitting streak. Boston shortstop Rick Burleson coming into the end of the regular season had a 23-game hitting streak. It's 63 degrees, wind speed 4 miles per hour, out to center field. Play ball. Mike the Dons fan, how you doing? Thank you for the nice compliment, Mike. Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Brian Hoxie, how you doing? Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. How's the sound quality today? I've been working on the mic. Here we go. Play ball.
Play ball.
I love this feature with Action PC Baseball. You click here. Let's look at the Red Sox defense. Don Ossie on the mound. Carlton Fisk behind the plate. Outfield left to right. It's a good one. Carl Yastrzemski in left. Freddie Lynn in center. Jim Rice playing right for the injured Dwight Evans. In the infield, at first base, George the Boomer Scott. Steve Dillard's at second. Rick Burleson, short. Butch Hobson, hold your breath, Butch Hobson at third. Even in 1977. Wasn't as scary as 78. You still held your breath. If we get a lead, we will bring Denny Doyle in. He's the better defensive second baseman. Let's look at the Philadelphia lineup. Leading off in center field, Gary Maddox. Larry Boa bats second. At short, Shake Bake McBride bats third in right. The Bull Greg Lazinski, cleanup hitter, left field. Michael Jack Schmidt bats fifth at third base. Richie Hebner, first base, the Gravedigger's son, Massachusetts native. Doing the catching, batting seventh, Bob Boone. Ted Sizemore plays second, bats eighth. Doing the pitching, batting ninth, Steve Carlton. Here we go.
Play ball.
Play ball once again. Cutter Historical, how you doing? He says, Dave Gardner is doing Sox Tigers 79. Have to switch between you two at times. Well, you can enjoy whoever you like. You can always come back to watch me later, but make sure to give Uncle Dave Gardner a like and sub if you have not already. I'd like to say hello to Cutter Historical. Please check out that wonderful channel and subscribe. Brian Hoxie, Mike the Dons fan. All right, so Don Ossie on the mound will face Gary Maddox. Maddox batting .339, 2 home runs, 8 ribbies. The pitch to Maddox. Fouled back to the screen, 0-1 count. Ossie has the sign from Fix. He rocks and deals. Inside pitch is ripped to center. Maddox digging for 2. He slides in safely. That's what the Phillies needed. That's what the Red Sox fans didn't want to see, a leadoff double for Maddox. Larry Boa steps to the plate. Very intense shortstop for the Philadelphia Phillies. 206, no homers, 2 ribbies. Excellent bunter. Red Sox will move their corners in. Hobson in at third, Scott in at first. The pitch to Boa. Outside corner, he rips it to right. It's going to be a double. Boa is going to, nope, puts the brakes on at second. Back-to-back doubles. The Phillies have struck first, 1-0 for the Phillies. Shake Bake McBride comes to the plate. McBride, .425, 6 homers, 11 ribbies in the playoffs. Ossie has to regroup here. He pivots. He throws to second. Dillard applies the tag, and now Boa expands his lead. Again, he pivots and throws to second. Boa shortens his lead. Now the pitch to McBride. Left-handed stick. McBride, fly ball, left field. Yastrzemski goes back to the wall, makes the catch. Boa holds up. Yastrzemski throws it into Hobson. 1 out, 1 on for the Bull, Greg Lazinski. 3 home runs, 8 ribbies, .241 batting average. Ossie will try to expand the zone against Lazinski. Fisk sets up down and away. Too much of the plate there, but he grounds it to Hobson. Diving play. Hobson pops up, throws to Scott. 2 down. What a play by Butch Hobson. 2 outs. Boa will be off on contact. 1-0 Phillies. Michael Jack Schmidt steps to the plate. On deck, the Gravedigger's son, Richie Hebner. Ossie spins, throws to Dillard. Nearly got him. Boa really shortens up his lead. Now the pitch to Michael Jack Schmidt. Schmidt, fly ball, left field. Yastrzemski going back, looking up. It is gone. Home run, Michael Jack Schmidt over the Green Monster. Bye-bye. Birdie. Boom goes the ball. Michael Jack Schmidt touches them all. To the moon, Alice, to the moon. 3-0 Phillies. Red Sox fans were looking for a coronation of a World Series championship, and at the moment, they have that queasy feeling. Philly fans are chanting 1918. Ossie being treated quite rudely by the Fighting Phils. Here's Richie Hebner, 306, 2 homers, 8 ribbies. The pitch to Hebner, left-handed stick. He takes it to left field. He's digging hard to second. He's safe. Third double of the inning for the Phillies. Red Sox have some milling in their bullpen. Bob Boone, the Philadelphia catcher, now at the plate. 250, no homers, 6 ribbies. He's a right-handed batter. Digs in the batter's box. Ossie rocks and deals. Boone, swing and a miss, but the Phillies strike and strike hard. 3 doubles and a homer. 3-0 Philadelphia. We go to the bottom of the first. 2 up for the Red Sox. Burleson, Dillard, and Rice. Let's look at your Philadelphia defensive lineup. Carlton on the mound. Battery mate Bob Boone behind the plate. Outfield left to right for the Philadelphia Phillies. Greg Lazinski in left. Gary Maddox, less the U.S. Gap Band. In center, Shake Bake McBride, right field. In the infield, Richie Hebner at first, Ted Sizemore second, Larry Boa short, Mike Schmidt at third. Quickly to the Boston lineup, as you have seen already. Rick Burleson leads off, followed by Steve Dillard. Jim Rice is in the 3-hole. Yastrzemski, the cleanup hitter. Carlton Fisk, the catcher, bats 5th. The center fielder, Freddie Lynn, 6th. The boomer, George Scott, bats 7th. Butch Hobson, who made that phenomenal play at 3rd, bats 8th. Don Ossie bats 9th and does the pitching. Ossie a bit upset with himself. You can see it in the Red Sox dugout. So here's Carlton to Burleson. Pitch homeward bound to the rooster, Shelly Crow. Chopped down to third. Schmidt charges. Quick release to Hebner. 1 down. That brings up Steve Dillard. Dillard's going to try to bunt his way on. Boone pounces on it. Throws to Sizemore covering the bag. 2 away. 2 outs. Base is empty for Jim Ed Rice. 2 homers. 13 ribbies. 361 batting average. Rice, a powerful right-handed bat, awaits the Carlton offering. The lefty rocks and deals. Swing and a miss. Side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. We go to the top of the second. Game 5. Red Sox trying to close the show out in the 1977 World Series. Expanded alternate playoffs. The Phillies trying to stay alive and bring it back to Philadelphia, to the Liberty Bell, to the home of Rocky Balboa, Joe Frazier, and many others. For Philadelphia, it will be Sizemore, Carlton, then the top of the order, Maddox. Sizemore, second baseman, right-handed batter, 196, 3 ribbies, no homers. Pitch around to Sizemore. Grounds it to Burleson. Burleson diving stop. Throws to Scott. 1 down. 2 great plays on the left side for the Bostonians. 1 out. Base is empty for Steve Carlton. Carlton's actually batting .500 with 2 ribbies. A fine hitting pitcher. He likes to swing the stick. We're going to go pitch around. He grounds it to Scott, who's going to boot the ball. Unbelievable. The boomer boots the ball. 5th error of the playoffs. Carlton at first. Not a threat to steal. We're going to play behind him. Here's the pitch to Maddox, who's 1 for 1. He doubled his first time up and scored. Pitch homeward bound. Maddox smashes it past Dillard into right field. Rice has it. Carlton goes 90 feet and stops. 1 out, 2 on. Larry Boa at the plate. Boa's 1 for 1. He doubled, knocking in Maddox. Maddox, a very speedy runner at first. Carlton, slow as mud at second. Pitch around to Boa. Boa chases, grounds it to Hobson. Hobson throws to first. It's going to be a bang-bang play, and Boa beats it out. Hobson should have probably just raced to third and stepped on the bag. Bad decision by Butch Hobson. Base is loaded, 1 out. Red Sox, again, have some action in their bullpen. Here comes Shake Bake McBride. He's 0 for 1. McBride flew out to deep left, and Carl Yastrzemski. The pitch to McBride. No place to put Shake Bake McBride. Dillard charges. We're not going to go to the plate. We're going to get the sure out at second. 2 outs. Runners on the corners. Run does score. McBride picks up a ribby. It's now 4-0. Phillies. D. Scott Howard, how you doing? The Goat Whisperer. Hope all is well. Happy Thanksgiving to you. McBride. Base stealing threat. We're going to throw over. McBride gets back. Shortens his lead now. The pitch to Lazinski, who's 0 for 1. The Bull. Rips a gap shot. Yastrzemski cuts it off. McBride's going to go to third. Burleson cuts off the ball. Don Ossie is in deep trouble. It's 5-0. Let's see if we can get Michael Jack Schmidt. There's the pitch around. Fly ball shallow left. Yastrzemski comes in, makes the catch. The side is retired, but the Phillies strike for 2. Philadelphia now up 5-0. We go to the bottom of the second. Red Sox fans have gotten very quiet here at Fenway Park. For Boston, Yastrzemski, Fisk, Lynn, if anyone gets on Scott, the Scott error really hurt in that inning. He will try to make amends for it. Here's Carl Yastrzemski. Yaz batting .307, 2 homers, 11 ribbies. Carlton to Yastrzemski, lefty-lefty. Line shot, sinking in left, and Lazinski makes the catch, tumbles a bit. The Bull's not known for his defense. A fine catch by Lazinski in left field for the Phillies. More moans and groans from the Fenway faithful. 1 out for Carlton Fisk, the man that Red Sox Nation belovedly calls Pudge. .316, 4 homers, 13 ribbies. The pitch to Pudge from Carlton. Fly ball, center field. Maddox moving to his right, makes the catch. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty for Freddie Lynn. Lynn, the center fielder, left-handed batter. .318, 1 homer, 9 ribbies in the playoffs. Here's the pitch to Lynn. Swing and a miss. Carlton mowing them down. 1-2-3, go the Bostonians. Top of the third, 5-0 Philadelphia. Philadelphia will send Richie Hebner, Bob Boone, Ted Sizemore. Hebner doubled his first at-bat. Ossie on a short leash. Here's the pitch to Richie Hebner. Another base hit for Hebner. Ossie struggling. He has given up 8 hits and 5 runs. Bob Boone at the plate. We're going to go pitch around to Boone. Boone swings. He reached for it. Hopped up left side. Burleson, Hobson, Burleson, Hobson. Yastrzemski racing in. Hobson calling for it. Makes the catch on the outfield grass. Quickly retreating to first. Richie Hebner. 1 out, 1 on for Ted Sizemore. Again, Ossie looks to expand the zone. The pitch to Sizemore. Inside corner. Sizemore rips it to left center. He's going to double. They put the brakes on Hebner. Here come the Phillies again. They're already up 5-0. So Sizemore's at second. Hebner, the Gravedigger's son, at third. Carlton at the plate. Infield moves in. Pitch around to Carlton. Grounds it to Scott. Scott looks the runner back. Flips to Ossie. Racing over. Who covers the bag. 2 outs. Infield goes back to normal for Boston. Gary Maddox, 2 for 2. He has doubled and singled. Maddox likes to swing the stick. Ossie and Fisk look to expand the zone. Fisk looking for the ball down and away. Ossie rocks and deals. Gets too much of the plate there. Line shot to center. Freddie Lynn makes the lunging catch. Holy cow, saving the day. The Phillies strand 2. Fenway has something to root for. We go to the bottom of the third here at Fenway Park. 5-0 Philadelphia. Boston finally puts up a goose egg. For the Red Sox, bottom third of their order, Scott, Hobson, and Ossie. Here's George Scott, 211, 2 homers, 10 ribbies. He awaits the Carlton offering. Boone sets the target. The pitch to Scott. Big swing and a miss. That was a healthy cut. The boomer went down to a knee. 1 down. Carlton has now struck out 3 in 3 innings. Butch Hobson, .340, 2 homers, 12 ribbies. The pitch to Butch. Hobson, jammed, popped up, left side. Boa, Schmidt converging. Mike Schmidt's calling for it. just on the outfield grass. 2 outs. Base is empty for Don Ossie. We really don't want to go to the bullpen right now. Here's the pitch to Ossie. Ossie makes contact. McBride makes the catch and right. And the Red Sox once again go 1, 2, 3. Top of 4, Game 5, 1977 alternate playoff World Series. Red Sox lead the series 3-1, trying to close it out here in Game 5, but they're down 5-0. Philadelphia will send to the plate Boa, McBride, and Lazinski to face Don Ossie. Ossie has not been bueno. Boa is 2 for 2. Ossie again looks to go down and away. Switch hitting Boa, batting lefty. Boa swings, grounds it right side. Diller up with it, throws to Scott. First time Boa's been retired, 1 out. Shake Bake McBride comes to plate. He's 0 for 2. He's flown to deep left and banged into a force out in his second at bat. Pitch around to McBride. McBride does not expand the zone. 1 out. McBride reaches on the free pass. Lazinski steps to the plate. Snap throw to first. McBride gets back. Pitch out. McBride doesn't go. Pitch out again. McBride doesn't go. Oh boy. 2-0. Lazinski at the plate. 1 for 2 is 1 hit. Was a single that scored Maddox. Pitch around on the 2-0. He reaches. Oh, Lord, we lucked out. Pops it up left side. Yastrzemski coming in, but it's Hobson calling for it. Third baseman for Boston makes the catch. 2 away. McBride might be off here. Michael Jack Schmidt steps to the plate. Schmidt hit a 2-run homer in the first that gave Philadelphia a 3-0 lead. Then flew to Yastrzemski in shallow left. Pitch out. McBride doesn't go. Snap throw to first. Did we get him? Did we get him? Yes, we picked him off. Yes, side is retired. Burleson applies the tag. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 5-0 Philadelphia. Ossie is settled in with 2 goose eggs. The Red Sox trail by 5. For Boston, top of their order, Burleson, Dillard, and Rice to face the lefty Steve Carlton. Carlton has pitched 3 innings. No hits. No walks, no runs, 3 strikeouts. Rick Burleson is 0 for 1. The pitch to the Rooster. Swing and a miss. Overpowered by Carlton. The lefty is now K'd for Boston Red Sox. Steve Dillard steps to play. He's going for the drag bunt. Carlton quickly off the mound. Throws to Sizemore, covering the bag as Hebner was charging. 2 away. Still, the Red Sox are hitless. Jim Ed Rice 0 for 1. Rice awaits the Carlton offering. Carlton takes a deep breath. The leg kick delivery to Rice. Grounder, Carlton to the left. Pivots, throws to first. Side is retired. 12 up, 12 down for the Boston Red Sox. We go to the top of the 5th. Carlton pitching a gem. Ossie has to keep goose eggs going. Ossie's struggled in the first 2 innings, giving up 5 runs. He's actually struggled in all the innings, but wiggled out of any runs in the 3rd and 4th. He will face Michael Jack Schmidt, who was at the plate. 1 McBride was picked off, followed by Hebner and Boone. Schmidt 1 for 2. Ossie rocks and deals to Michael Jack Schmidt.
Take your base.
That is a walk. Schmidt at first, Scott holding him on. Richie Hebner's 2 for 2. He has doubled and singled. The pitch to Hebner. Grounds it back to Ossie. Ossie pivots, throws to Burleson. Eats the ball. They do get the force out of Schmidt at second. 1 out, 1 on. Hebner at first. Scott to hold him on. Bob Boone 0 for 2. Right-hand batting catcher for the Phillies at the plate. We're going to expand the zone here. The reason why we're doing that, it's only a 3.7% chance most likely that he'll walk. By expanding the zone, there's a bigger chance, but he likes to swing the stick. Fisk sets up down and in. Oh, he hops and boots the ball. Oh, we got the double play ball, and Hobson makes his 2nd error of the playoffs. Oh, that was a double play ball that we needed. I was looking 5-4-3 on that one. Instead, it's an E5. 1 out, 2 on for Ted Sizemore. Sizemore's 1 for 2. Handles the bat quite well. You can see he's a 7 hit and run right here. Again, he likes to swing. See, 2.1%. So we're going pitch around. Grounds it to Scott. Scott to Boone, to Burleson, back to Scott. Beautiful double play. Side is retired. 3-6-3, just the way Don Ossie and the Red Sox wanted it to be. The problem, though, we go to the bottom of the fifth. Our beloved Boston Red Sox trail Philadelphia 5-0. They lead the series 3-1, but Boston and their fans all around Fenway Nation, Boston Red Sox Nation, don't want to go to Philadelphia. They want to take the 3 games here and win the series 4-1. It'll be a tough task here in Game 5. The Red Sox trail 5-0. For Boston, Yastrzemski, Fisk, and Lynn to face Carlton. Carlton, no runs, no hits, 4 strikeouts. The pitch to Yaz. And there's the first hit for the Red Sox. A single for Carl Yastrzemski. And the bats come alive. This 77 team can smack that baseball. So Yastrzemski breaks up the no-hitter. He's at first. He gets a standing ovation from the Fenway faithful. Carlton Fisk's 0 for 1. The pitch to Pudge. Fisk fly ball. That is up, and oh, he just misses a 2-run homer. Yastrzemski hits third, and we're waving him. The Red Sox are on the board. Carlton Fisk just missed a 2-run blast by inches. That ball dropped directly straight down. No bounce for Lazinski, and that allowed Fisk easily into second, and Yastrzemski to race around from first base and score. The Red Sox are only down 4 now. I believe Baseball Fan 879 has joined us. Check out that wonderful channel and his Gaylord Perry 1972 Stratomatic card and dice replay using Super Advanced. Red Sox, Fisk at second, Lynn at the plate, 5-1, no outs. Carlton has the sign from Boone. Pitch homeward bound to Freddie Lynn. Lynn fly ball to McBride. He's going back at the track, makes the catch. Fisk does not tag. He went too far there. That could be costly base running error for the Boston Red Sox. Alternate history 100. How you doing? He says, would have been a homer somewhere else. You're right. But we're playing at lovely Fenway Park. Here comes George the Boomer Scott. His error in the second really opened up the floodgates for those 2 runs. Scott awaits the lefty offering. Pitch homeward bound to the Boomer. The Boomer walks. All right. 1 out, 2 on. Hobson at the plate. He made an error. Didn't cost the Red Sox, though, as Scott bailed him out with a 3-6-3 double play. He's 0 for 1. Popped out to third. Does have 2 homers in the playoffs. Carlton shakes off Boone. Now he's ready. The pitch to Butch Hobson. Grounder up the middle. Boa flips to Sizemore. On to Hebner. Side is retired. 6-4-3. What Steve Carlton and the Phillies wanted it to be. But the Red Sox do get on the board. Single by Yastrzemski. Double by Fisk. And again, he just missed a homer by inches. And as alternate history 100 stated, would have been a homer in any other ballpark. The Green Monster taketh and the Green Monster giveth. That time, the Green Monster taketh the homer away. So the Phillies are up 4. We go to the top of the 6th. The Phillies must win every game left in this series to capture the 1977 World Series. The Red Sox just need to win. One win, one more win, and the curse is gone. The curse of the Bambino. No more 1918. But they need that one more win. Carlton will lead things off for the Phillies, followed by Maddox and Boa. Carlton is 0 for 2. Ossie looking to hit Fisk's mitt on the outside corner. There's the pitch. And Carlton just goes with it. Unbelievable. That is a single. 1 for 3 now. Carlton at first. Maddox comes to the plate. The leadoff batter's 2 for 3. Maddox loves his swing. You can look at it. Under 1% chance for a walk. You got to go pitch around. Hopes he beats it into the dirt. He does. Scott has it. He's going to go to Burleson. But Carlton goes in hard. Lefty goes in hard. Upends Burleson. No double play ball. 1 out, 1 on. The speedy Maddox takes the place of Carlton at first base. Scott to hold him on. Leave Baseball Fan 879 says, yikes, we just hit the 1st of December and the Buffalo Bills already division champion. That brings up Larry Boa. Switch hitter batting lefty. The shortstop's 2 for 3 today. He likes to swing the stick. Ossie and Fisk will try to expand the zone for Larry Boa. Fisk sets up down and away. The pitch from Ossie. Boa grounds it to Burleson. He'll flip to Dillard. On to Scott. Double play. Yes. Whew. 6-4-3. Side retired. We go to the bottom of the 6th. The Red Sox trail by 4. It's the Philadelphia Phillies 5. The Boston Red Sox 1. Due up for Boston. Don Ossie. We're going to keep him in the game. We really do not want to use our bullpen. The way I set up the alternate playoffs, because it's a PC game and it's not reality, there's no off days. So the pitchers get no rest in any of our series unless they finished a series early. Well, there's no other series after this. So we're going to stick with Ossie. We're not going to go with the pinch hitter. He's 0 for 1. He'll be followed by the top of the order, Burleson and Dillard. Here's the pitch to Don Ossie. Yes, we know the pitcher's hitting. Carlton to Ossie. Pops it up. Foul territory. Right side. Hebner going towards the stands. Does Richie have room? No. Count goes 2-2. Burleson on deck. Ossie chokes up on the bat. Carlton rocks and deals. Ossie grounds it to Hebner. He'll take it to the bag himself. 1 out. Ossie battled the lefty Carlton, but to no avail. 1 out, base is empty for Rick Burleson. He's 0 for 2. The Rooster has yet to crow. Will he crow in his 3rd at-bat? Boone wiggles the fingers. Carlton sends the pitch homeward bound. Burleson grounds it to Schmidt. Schmidt up with it, over to Hebner. I almost said a bad word. 2 down. So base is empty for Steve Dillard. By God, a bunt hit will work. There it is, but Boone pounces on it. Oh, it's an error. Yes! Sizemore cannot contain. The Boone horrific toss to first. Dillard races to second. The inning stays alive for Jim Ed Rice. Rice is 0 for 2. If he goes bippity boppity boom, the Red Sox pull to within 2. Carlton takes a deep breath. Peers at Rice. Peers. I mean deeply peers at Rice. Rice peers back at Carlton. Now the pitch. Oh, Dillard! Holy cow. Had Sizemore held on to that snap throw, Dillard would have been picked off at second for some insane reason, taking a lead too far. Now the pitch to Rice. Base hit to right. McBride puts the charge on it. We're sending Dillard home. The throw to the plate. Not in time. The error hurts. The Red Sox pulled to within 3, and Carl Yastrzemski, the man Fenway faithful and Red Sox Nation belovedly call Yaz. 1 for 2. Here comes Yastrzemski. Rice at first. Hebner holding him on. Here we go. Midlife crisis. How you doing, my friend? The pitch to Yastrzemski. Swing and a miss. The side is retired, but the Red Sox nibbling away at this Philadelphia lead. The lead is cut to 3. We go to the top of the 7th. Phillies 5, Red Sox 2. Ossie, after 2 horrific innings, where he gave up 3 in the first, 2 in the second. Goose eggs now, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Can he keep it up? McBride will be followed by Lazinski and Schmidt. McBride, a lefty, 0 for 2 today. And he likes to swing. Pitch around to McBride. Takes the outside pitch to left. That's why he's batting over 400 in the playoffs. Very dangerous, speedy runner at first. Burleson couldn't make the play. That's short. Scott holds on McBride. Lazinski steps to plate. He's 1 for 3. Snap throw to first. McBride gets back. Remember, we picked him off. Snap throw to first again. McBride gets back. Pitch out. There goes McBride. Fisk throws down. And he is safe. Holy cow. 78% chance to steal third. Let's go pitch out. Nope. 2-0. Pitch around to Lazinski. He swings, grounds it up the middle. Dillard has it behind the bag. Throws to Scott, and it's an error. Oh. Dillard makes his third error of the playoffs. It should have been one out man at third. Did McBride score? That's the question. No, he did not. Scott was able to keep the ball in front of him. But now first and third, Schmidt at the plate. Infield will have to move in. The pitch to Michael Jack Schmidt. Fisk wants to make sure they're on the same page. Pitch homeward bound from Ossie. Schmidt drops it to Burleson. Burleson bobbles it. Another error. Oh my God. So up the middle, not too bueno for the Red Sox. In this inning, Phillies get a gift run back. It's now 6-2 Philadelphia. Midlife Crisis says, nobody nibbles on cheesesteaks. Ha ha ha. Good line, my friend. Good line. Alternate history. Before that, alternate history 100. Nibbling on that lead like a Philly cheesesteak. Love it. Here comes Richie Hebner, and I think that's going to be it for Don Ossie. We're going to go to a... boy, Bill Lee's tired. He's our only lefty. You know what? We're going to stick with Ossie. Pitch around to Hebner. Hey, reached for it. Pops it up. Right side. Don't drop the stupid baseball, Dillard. Dillard. Nope. Scott calls him off. Thank God. He's made an error too, though. So there's 1 out, 2 on still. 6-2 Philadelphia. They're trying to bring the World Series back to Veterans Stadium for games 5 and 6. Excuse me, 6 and 7. So the Phillies have to win 3 straight. The Red Sox just have to win 1. Boone 0 for 3. The pitch around to Boone. Fly ball, that's carrying. That is gone. No, off the wall, but that's going to score 2. Why not? Let's throw. Relay throw to the plate. Schmidt is safe. It's now 8-2. Don Ossie is getting racked. Pitch to Sizemore. Strikes him out. We're going to try to just stick with Ossie to save the bullpen. Pitch to Carlton with 2 outs. Carlton, another base hit. Unbelievable. Boone's going to score. It's now 9-2. Pitch to Maddox. Grounder to Dillard. Dillard to Scott. Side retired. But Philadelphia strikes 4 times. Horrific defense by the Red Sox. Basically putting nail after nail in their coffin here in Game 5. But you never know with this 77 lineup they can hit. Phillies lead by 7. The Red Sox trail by 7. Go to the bottom of the 7th for Boston. Fisk, Lynn, Scott. If anyone gets on, Butch Hobson. Carlton so far, 6 innings, 3 hits. Giving up 2 runs, though only 1 was earned. No, 1 walk and 5 strikeouts. Fisk 1 for 2 off the lefty Steve Carlton. Doubled, knocking in the first run for the Red Sox in the 5th. Yastrzemski would score on that double. Here's the pitch to Pudge from Carlton. Fisk walks. Red Sox need base runners. Freddie Lynn's 0 for 2. We're going to play hit and run unorthodox. Fly ball. Maddox coming into his right, makes the catch. Fisk puts on the brakes, heads back to first. 1 out, 1 on for George Scott. He struck out and walked. Hebner holding Fisk on at first. The pitch to the Boomer. Scott, it is gone! That's what I'm talking about. This 1977 Red Sox lineup is powerful. Scott down on one knee when he struck that ball, and he launched it over the green monster. Bippity boppity boom to the moon. Boom goes the ball, and George, the Boomer Scott, touched them all. To the moon, Alice to the moon. It is now 9-4. Butch Hobson 0 for 2. The pitch to Butch. Hobson dribbles it to third. Schmidt has it, throws to first, 2 down. Don Ossie will not bat. We're going to go with Ted Cox. Why not? Cox in the playoffs. There's no DH. He DH'd in the playoffs. 375, no homers, 6 ribbies. Carlton to Cox. Grounds it to Boa. Boa backhands it. The shortstop throws to first. The side is retired. The Red Sox get 2 on the Scott homer, but they still trail by 5. Go to the top of the 8th. The Red Sox need a new pitcher. Phillies have Boa, McBride, and Lazinski. We're going to go with not a lot of good choices here. We don't want to use Willoughby. Our bullpen stinks. Oh, God. We're going to go Mike Paxton. Let's just look at Paxton for a second. Is he okay out of the bullpen? He's not bad out of the bullpen relief. He's horrible as a closer, but as a reliever, he's got 2+ marks. All right, here comes Mike Paxton. Unfortunately, lefties and righties both hit over 300 against him. So, Mike Paxton, why is he not coming in? There we go. We'll bat in the 9th spot. So here's Mike Paxton. I do believe this is his first appearance in the playoffs. And what a time to make an appearance. Game 5. Red Sox up 3-1 in the series, but trail Game 5, 9-4. Here's Paxton. We're going to go pitch around to Boa, who's 2 for 4. Boa grounds it past the mound. Burleson charges. Quick release to Scott. 1 down. Alternate History 100 asks, don't you have to warm up a reliever before he goes in? I don't have that rule on in this game. I do play that in Out of the Ballpark, but I don't play it in this. You can click that, though. Yes, you can. I just take it off. I just assume they're warming up. Here comes Shake Bake McBride. Pitch around to McBride. Fly ball, center field. Lynn going back to his left. Makes the catch. A diving catch by Freddie Lynn as that ball started to knuckle away from him. Unbelievable catch. 2 outs, base is empty. 9-4. Phillies, top of the 8th. Greg Lazinski's 1 for 4. The Bull is 1 hit. Was a single in the 2nd. Paxton has the sign from Fisk. He rocks and deals. Looks to go down and away. Got too much of the plate there, but Lazinski grounds to Scott. Scott races to the bag for out number 3. Go to the bottom of the 8th. 77 Red Sox bats are coming up. Top of the order, Burleson, Dillard, and Rice to face Steve Carlton. Carlton has not pitched great. Given up 4 runs, a run in the 5th, a run in the 6th, 2 in the 7th. Red Sox have had horrific pitching innings from Don Ossie. 4 in the 7th, 2 in the 2nd, 3 in the 1st. Ossie looking to be the loser in this one, unless the Red Sox can pull off a miracle comeback and win the World Series in 5 games. Burleson is 0 for 3. Carlton to Burleson. Fly ball. Deep center. That is off the wall. Burleson will hold at second. Oh, he just missed a homer. So Burleson doubles. That brings up Dillard. Dillard's 0 for 3. Well, Montgomery. We're going to go with our backup catcher. Bob Montgomery grabs a stick. He will bat for Steve Dillard. Montgomery, as a pinch hitter, 500. Take a look at Monty. In the playoffs, he is 1 for 2. Carlton to the man they call Monty, Bob Montgomery. Fly ball, deep right, but not deep enough. McBride makes the catch. Earl's only 58% he'll hold. He bluffs. Throws cut off. Montgomery was the last player in Major League Baseball, I do believe, to bat without a batting helmet. So with one out, Burleson at second. Jim Rice in his last at-bat hit a two-run homer. I'm sorry, singled, excuse me. Now we'd like to hit a two-run homer. Burleson at second. Rice 1 for 3 at the plate. Yastrzemski on deck. Boone wiggles the fingers. Carlton nods his head. The pitch to Jim Ed Rice. Line shot. Boa snares it. Quickly diving back to second is Burleson. Oh, Rice hit that ball on the screws. Great reaction by Larry Boa. Midlife Crisis says about Bob Montgomery, you would be correct, sir. I remember, I watched as a kid. I was like, he's not wearing a helmet. When we used to watch the occasional Red Sox game on TV. Channel 69, which was a 38 feed once in a while you got for Red Sox games. And Channel 22 gave you some Red Sox games. So with 2 outs, Red Sox trail by 5. They cut it to 3. If Yastrzemski goes yard. Yaz 1 for 3. Carlton to Yastrzemski. Burleson will be off on contact. He's at second. Pitch homeward bound. Yastrzemski holds up his swing and he walks. 2 outs, 2 on. Carlton Fisk steps to the plate. Fisk does have 4 homers in the playoffs. He is 1 for 2 today. He just missed his 5th homer when he doubled in the 5th, scoring Yastrzemski from first. Pudge digs in, ready to do battle with the lefty Steve Carlton. Alternate History 100 says, was the helmet rule grandfathered in? Yes, it was. Here's the pitch to Pudge. Can Fisk do it? Line shot. Schmidt snares it at third. Unbelievable. That was slated for a double down the left field line, and Michael Jack Schmidt, a step and a dive, robs the Red Sox of potential ribbies. 2 outstanding plays on the left side of that Philadelphia infield. Defensive gems, both of them. Boa and Schmidt. We go to the top of the 9th. 9-4 Philadelphia. Coming into play second base for the Red Sox is Denny Doyle. So Doyle will come in and play second. Paxton back up on the mound. He will face Schmidt, Hebner, and Boone. Phillies looking good to send it back for games 6 and 7 in Philadelphia. Red Sox will just need to take one more of these games, but it looks like it won't be Game 5 here at Fenway. Boston faithful were ready to celebrate a World Series victory. Schmidt 1 for 3. Paxton to Schmidt. And that ball is deep to left, but not deep enough. Yastrzemski in front of the monster makes the catch, 1 down. Richie Hebner, the Gravedigger's son, Massachusetts native, 2 for 4. Hebner now batting .325, 2 homers and 8 ribbies. The pitch to Richie. Swing and a miss. He chased down and away. I tell you, Mike Paxton doing his JOB first appearance in all the playoffs. Alternate History 100 says Schmidt for MVP. Bobby Boone steps to the plate. 1 for 4 is the Philadelphia catcher. Pitch around to Boone. Inside corner, he rips it to left. Inning stays alive with a 2-out single from Boone. Ted Sizemore is now at the plate. Paxton. You know what? Scott will play behind Boone to give him more range. Paxton's got to expand the zone here. Will Sizemore chase? We sure hope so. Fisk sets up down and away. The pitch from Paxton to Sizemore. Too much of the plate. Too much of the plate. He rips that shot to center. Boone goes first to third. Oh, Paxton not hitting. Is not hitting his spots. And you know what? We're going to go to a tired Bill Lee. I don't care. Jimmy Crack corner, and I don't care. Bill Lee comes in. Bill Lee has been a workhorse for us out of the bullpen. Basically a lefty specialist. Pitch around to Carlton. Grounder to Scott, and we get out of this mess. Side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Philadelphia 3 outs away from sending the series back to Veterans Stadium for Games 6 and 7. But the Red Sox will only have to take one. But the game's not over yet. This 1977 Red Sox lineup is powerful, as you have witnessed in the past few innings. Carlton looking to go the distance. He'll face Lynn, Scott, and Hobson. Lynn is 0 for 3. The pitch to Freddie. Lynn works a walk. That is excellent. Here comes the boomer. He homered his last time up. He's also struck out and walked. Scott ready to grip and rip. Hebner holding on Lynn at first. Boone goes through the signs. Carlton nods his head. The pitch to Scott. Base hit to left. Yes! Lynn puts the brakes on at second. All right, here we go, Red Sox. Here we go. Boom, boom. No outs, 2 on for Butch Hobson. Hobson is due. He's 0 for 3. He's 0 for 3. On deck is Lee. He will not hit. The pitch to Hobson. Swing and a miss. He was trying to take it out of the Fenway Park with that mighty swing. The Phillies are 2 outs away. Lee will be called back. I guess we go Tommy Helms. Carbo's horrible against lefties. We haven't even played him against a lefty in the playoffs. He has no at-bats because in the replay, Carbo batted .042. Now against righties, he batted .331. And in the playoffs, he's batting .314 with 3 homers and 5 ribbies. But does he have a chance to walk? Yes, but I guess you got to go to Tommy Helms. Helms has not even played in the playoffs yet. In the replay, Tommy Helms only batted .125 against lefties. But we're going to go with Tommy Helms. He doesn't even have good power. Usually his power comes up from the righties. Against righties, oh boy. Let's see if there's any Rick Miller magic here. Yeah. Well, you know what? In the replay, he batted .234. He's only batted against right-handed pitchers, excuse me. And he doesn't have any hits. .234. Sam Bowen didn't even have a freaking hit and 2 at-bats. I just put him on the playoff roster for an extra outfielder. I think we're going to go Tommy Helms. Yep, it's going to be Tommy Helms. Big moment here for Tommy Helms. First playoff appearance. 1 out, 2 on. Helms steps into the right-hander's batter's box. Lane at second, Scott at first. The pitch to Tommy Helms. Boone wants to make sure they're on the same page. Back behind the plate, sets a target. Here's the pitch. Helms, fly ball. Oh, Lazinski coming in, makes the catch. It sounded much better off his bat. So now there's 2 outs. Lynn at second. Scott at first. Rick Burleson, he just missed a homer his last plate appearance. Doubled to deep center. He's 1 for 4. Runners will be off on contact. Carlton to the rooster. Will he crow? Base hit to the gap, to the triangle. Lynn scores. Scott scores. Burleson puts the brakes on at second. It's 9-6. Oh. Red Sox not going quietly into the night here at Game 5 of the World Series 1977 alternate replay. Alternate playoff style. Denny Doyle steps to the plate. Oh, God. Denny Doyle. If he gets on the tying run, Jim Rice comes to the plate. Doyle batted .234 against lefties in the replay, but only .154 in the playoffs. Doyle's going to take There's a ball. Woo! Doyle's going to take again. 1-1 count. He's going to swing the stick. Come on, Denny. Come on, Denny. Carlton hit that corner with that curveball. 1-1 count. Carlton to Denny Doyle. Grounder to Sizemore. He'll flip to Hebner. The Phillies stay alive. In a wild one at Fenway that saw the Phillies score early and late, Philadelphia wins 9-6. Boston would have loved to erase those first two horrific innings by Don Ossie and the Red Sox defense. Red Sox gave up 5 runs in the first 2 innings, and that spelled their doom. Though the Red Sox did finally break through against the lefty Steve Carlton, who gutted out a complete game win when his team needed it the most. We will head back to the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, PA, and Veterans Stadium, with the Boston Red Sox leading the 1977 World Series 3-2. The Red Sox need to win 1 of 2 to end the curse. Now, in reality, we have ended the curse in 1967 when we played an alternate 1967 in which Tony Canigliaro did not get hurt, and we used a DH. The Red Sox ran away with the American League, where St. Louis struggled to win a close National League, and then we beat the bejesus out of the Cardinals in the World Series, and Tony Canigliaro was the MVP. I believe he had 7 homers in 5 games. I'd have to go back and look. But here, we always play each season individually, separately. So we're still trying to defeat the curse. Okay. That was a lot of fun. The Red Sox lost, unfortunately. Let's go to the pitching. So Carlton goes the distance. He's now 2-1 in the playoffs. 9 innings, 7 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned, 1 homer, 4 walks, 6 Ks. Red Sox finally broke up. They broke up the no-hitter and scored that run in the 5th. You can see the 77 Red Sox can hit. Pitching not bueno, but they can hit. Don Ossie falls to 3-1 in the playoffs, and he has been magic, but the youngster was not magic today, that's for sure. 7 innings, 13 hits, 9 runs, though only 3 of them were earned. So you know what? The defense sucked for the Red Sox, that's for sure. 1 homer, 2 walks, 2 Ks. Paxton, an inning and 2/3, 2 hits, no runs, no walks, and a strikeout. And Bill Lee got his lefty out. A third of an inning. Player of the game, Michael Jack Schmidt, as alternate history 100 said. We'll tell you why Michael Jack Schmidt was player of the game. He was 1 for 4, 2 runs scored, 2 ribbies. He had a 2-run homer, and a walk, and played outstanding defense at third. I don't know why they have Lazinski here. I personally would be batting Schmidt either third or fourth. That's just me, but I don't set their lineups. So the Red Sox need 1 more win out of 2 games back in Philadelphia to win the 1977 World Series. Let's close out of this. And let's go playoff bracket. That's the beauty of these games. I did an expanded playoff because I wanted to have the Red Sox in the playoffs. We couldn't get the Mets in the playoffs, obviously, but the Mets did play much better. The Mets finished 77-85, which is much better than they really did. So now you can see Boston's up 3-2. And I have see all the games one after the other, so the pitchers don't get rest. It's tougher. Again, you can do that because it's a game. So we have games 6 and 7 back in Philadelphia. And I like to do all day games, even though I don't stream them in the day. Close that out. So I like to thank Alternate History 100. It says the Sox need some water ice when they get to Philly. Alternate History 100 says this game had a nice quick pace. Very great game. Action PC Baseball. Sales going on now. So if you're interested, check it out. If you're interested at Dave Cook games. You have baseball, football, basketball, hockey, and golf. It'd be nice if they added soccer, possibly boxing, but they don't want to. I honestly think some of these gaming companies, and I love Action PC games and Dave Cook games, they got to start expanding because there's only so much we can buy. I haven't even bought anything for the sale yet because I've bought everything I've wanted. A soccer game would go beautifully for Action PC games. It would flow beautifully. You need to do it. And for play games, okay, you came out with a fishing game. That's nice. It's nice. Horse racing would be awesome. Boxing would be awesome. You don't want to do boxing, horse racing. Okay. Gotta expand. And Play does expand their games, putting new things in. I was hoping for not fishing though. Again, because I bought so much stuff last year from Play, I haven't bought anything yet. Probably won't. Again, their prices are great anyway. Highly recommend their games are fun. I love the tennis and golf. I was looking at bowling. Still might get it, excuse me. So I like to thank Alternate History 100. Oh, and Stratomatic PC games went on sale today. I picked up the 1998 card and dice season at the last moment in their sale, but that sale's over. The PC games are on sale. I think they're 25% off or 20% off, and PC seasons are 25% or vice versa. And there's many other sales going on. So if you're interested, check that stuff out. All right, I'd like to thank Alternate History 100, Midlife Crisis, Leave Baseball Fan 879. Please check out his channel and subscribe for Gaylord Perry 1972 Replay Card and Dice Stratomatic Baseball. Scott Howard, the Goat Whisperer, Cutter Historical, always has a lot of fun stuff on his channel. So please check out and subscribe to Cutter Historical, our good friend Jeff. Let's see what he's uploaded here. Also, just uploaded 2nd and 10 NFL Legends League. Crazy ending between the Jets and the Bills. He has some ASG golf. See replay baseball. Lots of good stuff there. Ryan Hoxie was here. Mike the Dons fan. So thank you very much, one and all. Again, happy Thanksgiving weekend, which is coming to an end very shortly. If you enjoy the stream, please smack that like button. If you have not subscribed and you wish to do so, that would be awesome. If you do subscribe, hit that bell for notification when we go live. The more, the merrier. Also, check out the wonderful content creators in our community, and there are many of them. I named a few who are in this chat, but there's many, many others. Share, like, and subscribe them as well as me. Grow the community, grow our channels, and it grows the fun. Hopefully, in the near future, we'll have another chat with Al coming up. But until then, thank you very much. Stay safe, be smart. Greatly appreciate your time. It's an honor to spend time with you, and it's fun.